are the greatest and most memorable small-screen royals to sit on the throne. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 TV kings. Just to be clear, we're including kings from all television, including miniseries and made-for-TV movies. We're also accepting any ruler of similar position, even if he's not called king. Number 10. Henry VIII, The Tudors.
We are very grateful to your grace. Your generosity overwhelms me, as always.
Kicking off our list is the star of this drama, which centers on the king's reign and many marriages. More than any other king you'll see on this list, Henry VIII's motivation is his growing desperation for an heir.
I have a son. Thank God.
From his first wife to his obsession with Anne Boleyn, the show follows the real-life tribulations of this historical figure, including how the cardinal comes to pull all the levers of power behind his back.
I want a divorce. And you will get one for me.
Number 9. King Horik, Vikings.
Get out of the temple! If you value your lives, stop this at once. Fools, this is King Horik.
He is the respected Viking ruler of Scandinavia, a benevolent king. Despite his storied, brutal, and vengeful ascent to the throne, this bearded royal is of course based on an historical king of the same name.
Travelers and storytellers have described how you came to your throne by defeating, one by one, the 6 uncles that killed your father.
And my mother. And all my sisters and brothers.
While he's notable for being a lawful and fair king, despite the age he lives in, he has been known to demand the occasional sacrifice. Nobody's perfect. Number 8. King Leopold, Once Upon a Time.
I cannot think of a single thing I desire. I have everything I need. I seek nothing more than the happiness of all who set foot in my kingdom.
One of the few characters in this fairy tale show that doesn't have a counterpart in the town of Storybrooke. Leopold is the father of Snow White. A standout, he was the husband of the evil Queen Regina. Despite her wickedness, he ruled the kingdom with kindness, wanting nothing except the happiness of his subjects.
Life as a genie is not as magical as it may appear.
So you wish to be free?
More than anything.
Then I know my first wish. I wish you to be free.
He's so nice, he even frees a genie, but of course that backfires and costs him his life. Nice guys finish last.
You gave me my freedom. You gave me a chance to find love, and for that I'm forever in your debt. But just as you freed me, so must I now free your queen. Forgive me.
Number 7. King Uther Pendragon, Merlin.
I pride myself as a fair and just king. But for the crime of sorcery, there is but one sentence I can pass.
Before a young and noble Arthur could ascend to the throne, this stubborn and hard-hearted king ruled the legendary kingdom his way. This meant a strict ban on all sorcery, fearing the practice, and desiring to do without the sort of shenanigans that could ultimately usurp him.
When I came to this land, this kingdom was mired in chaos.
A well-meaning king, despite his appearance otherwise, he shows Arthur tough love, while his war against magic gains him many enemies, including Morgana.
I've seen the way the girl works. Her fingers are worn, her nails are broken. If she was a sorceress, why would she do this? Why would she kneel on a cold stone floor morning after morning, when she could make these things happen with a snap of her fingers? Like an idle king.
You have no right.
You have a right to cast a judgment on that.
I have a responsibility to take care of this kingdom.
Number 6. King Babar, Babar the Elephant.
I am Babar, King of the Elephants. King of the Elephants? That's right.
Straight out of the novels is this elephant that fled the jungle only to return and form a kingdom in the elephant realm.
Imagine that! A city for the elephants.
He's crowned king, marries his second cousin Celeste, and calls his kingdom Celesteville.
Celesteville!
A fair and noble ruler, Babar's entourage includes the monkey Zephyr, his counselors Cornelius and Pompadour, his cousin Arthur, and his 3 children. Of course, all his troubles come from the Rhino Kingdom.
You can't shut this store down because of raisins?
Silence! I can do anything I want. I am the prince, and it's my birthday. You've baked and sold cakes without my permission. Not only am I going to shut this store down, I'm going to arrest you all!
Number 5, Richard IV, Blackadder.
Long live King Richard IV!
Next up is the outrageously hilarious royal played by the legendary Brian Blessed. Reveling in crusades, this loudmouthed and boisterous king is said to have defeated the entire Ottoman horde single-handedly with nothing but a fruit knife.
Very well! Let the killing begin!
Despising Turks and deliberately misquoting the Bible, he went insane when he caught the bubonic plague.
I've always despised you!
Well, you are my father, of course. And you're biased.
You, compared to your beloved brother Harry, are as excrement as compared to cream.
Oh, my lord, you flatter me.
And me also.
Number 4, Khal Drogo, Game of Thrones. This chieftain of the nomadic Dothraki is one of many memorable kings on this series. Unlike those, he is the ruler of a people outside the 7 kingdoms. A feared warlord king, his power and ego lead him to promise his bride, the true queen of the realm, through birthright, that he'd retake her kingdom for her. He's memorable for being a ruler who gets his hands dirty and for being extremely savage about it. Number 3, Joffrey Baratheon, Game of Thrones.
Let her speak. I want to hear what she says.
Easily the youngest and vilest on this list is the illegitimate inbred ruler of the 7 kingdoms. He doesn't have an ounce of noble blood, since he was the love child of his mother, Queen Cersei, and her brother Jaime.
Stop! Stop!
An unfeeling and sinister creep, he spends much of his time on the Iron Throne terrorizing his subjects, especially Sansa Stark.
My lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father. But they have the soft hearts of women. Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
Number 2, the Ice King, Adventure Time.
Not now, Gunther. I'm doing big people things. I play in the snow, build me a snowman.
One of our favorite animated characters ever, this ice wizard of the post-apocalyptic future rules the ice-covered portion of the land of Oo. With penguins as his only subjects, and his magical crown stealing his sanity and memories of his former life, he spends his days trying to kidnap and marry princesses.
I'm not even a real princess. Princess is just a surname.
He's not all bad, just lonely.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got! Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
We will see our numbers grow. And when they have become legion, we will face Glaber and the hordes of Rome again. And the gods shall weep for their suffering.
Or I can go home with my sword in my hand and run those maniacs to the Tarpeian Rock!
Son, a prince should never ask for help.
Maurice? Maurice? Where are you and your booty, which is quite large and usually easy to see?
I want a woman, not a maiden. As king, I've learned to be very clear about when to state my terms. Enjoy the festivities.
Number 1, the Fire Lord Ozai, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Taking the top spot on our list is the ruler of the Fire Nation, a firebender who rules with a flaming fist. He is notable because he enslaved the entire world and the other elemental benders. He even takes pride in having burned his own son's face and subsequently banishing him, while favoring his deranged daughter.
There you are, filthy peasant!
Ultimately, Ozai goes completely maniacal when a comet powers him up. That's when he declares himself the Phoenix King.
You are right. I do have the power. I have all the power in the world!
Do you agree with our list? Which television king rules your television set? For more Regal Top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I also can give you the treatment.
Talking to a camera. This is not normal.
No. No more talking. I am giving him the shh treatment.